everybody who wants to be better body with their body. We are inspiring you in this channel with a lot of tips and tricks about health and wellness and relationships and just overall.
Anything that can move you more forward in your life to the place you want to go. And we are also figuring this thing life out, so we have a lot of inspiration and do a lot of work on ourselves, and this inspiration we are always happy to share with you.
And our videos are not being edited the way that it's dopamine dependent. So let's talk about dopamine in this video correctly. Dopamine is a chemical which is in your body created when you are having certain rush of, you know what, honey? Explain it because you're better in this.
What I understand from dopamine is that when you are on your phone and you have like a video with a lot of colors and a lot of people, a lot of cameras still switching, you know, like this.
A lot of cuts in the videos,
because they keep your attention. When it's a long video, long format, without editing, and there's the and the and so on in there, you can get bored easily, and it takes more from your brain to stay attentive with the video and to listen. And to be there, like in a conversation like we always had in the past.
But now we are actually heading to the direction where people are just making reels and shorts and really create very short videos which are very hyper, which are hyper stimulating your brain, so you can't actually have a coffee and listen to our video, for example, very long time. So I love to listen these videos of people talking and explaining.
The long videos,
so I would like to support this kind of being together, because this is what we are doing. We are being with you here, and it's cool if you do something, if you fold your clothes or iron or have a tea and have a little snack with us and listen to these videos, because I just would like to highlight that we are not going to edit our videos that much, and we are not going to use excessive amount of colors and everything. We just want to keep it very simple, very calm, for your brain to relax with us. And that's why we decided to create our videos this way.
Yeah. At first I also wanted to make these a lot of editing, and I wanted to have it appealing and a crazy thumbnail.
Yes.
And all that, and I inspired from other YouTubers like Mr. Beast and so on, and you know, we love those videos, and we know how addictive it can be to be constantly having this stimulation. Like, think about it, when have you been bored, really bored the last time? Because whenever you would even slightly go towards that, you just take out your phone, you scroll through it, you just mindlessly, this social media platform is boring, so the next one, so I'll watch some videos. And the shorts, they're so fun, they're so addictive.
They do like this. And then 100 millions and everything, and they do just like these images.
You mean the thumbnails?
Thumbnails, not the shorts.
Yeah, but I mean the shorts, you know, they're so
addictive.
So addictive. It is so dangerous, actually, and for even for us, right?
Yeah, and just train yourself or watch yourself first, and then try to train yourself, because first day you will watch 1, second day you will watch 3, 5 day.
I don't think.
Into it, you watch 20, and then you are like, it's boring, it's boring. This used to be fun for me, it's boring.
Yeah, imagine that, you know? Like, we went from maybe longer videos, longer interviews, to these shorter versions, which have a lot of editing, to the shorts, to the reels, to the TikToks, which have 1 minute. Then it goes maybe even shorter, and your attention span is just shrinking. And you sitting here with us right now and listening to this whole video, or as long as you are getting value from it, is actually great training as well for your brain. We all need that.
It's like a coffee conversation, and the attention span is a new word for energy investment, because in this time and space we live in, we don't invest that much of anything else than our energy. And imagine we couldn't stop watching, for example, Uncle Roger's videos. And he's really cool guy and we like to watch his videos, but we are aware we are not able to eat with the video. We are not able to do anything else but just really watch what he's saying and how he's saying it, because he has it so well edited that he is just keeping our full attention. And if I'm eating something and watching his videos, I have no idea what I'm eating. I have no idea if I drank. I just have to pay attention to that. And I'm like, hey, honey, I have no idea if I ate or not. We just watched this video and I'm saying, no, stop it. First we eat and then we watch videos, because it gets very addictive. First of all, you get used to it. And if you put those chemicals in your brain on a higher level than you were, then you need more and more and more of that. And then you can end up in depressions. Nothing is interesting for you, and life becomes boring. You walk outside, you can look around us, like everything is no leaves, no colors, everything is kind of like winter is ending, and there is nothing what could distract us, what can take attention to our brain. But still there are birds singing, and we can just walk in this calm and very resting forest, and it's just amazing. And we are robbing ourselves of it because we have headphones in our ears. We are not really knowing where it's going to take us, this kind of dependency on electronics and on
We have no idea yet.
constant supply of distraction for our brain.
The experience which I have is work in an elderly home for a few months, and I have worked with elders with dementia and with Alzheimer's as well. And some of them were like all their lives, from young to old, way after retirement, they were just working every day, every single day. They were maybe waiters, owners of a restaurant, or they were farmers, and there was not really anything like retirement for them. And now I can relax. They just worked all the time. They have to do something. And then you see those elders, and they're living in those elderly homes. And I, as a caregiver, we are maybe sitting there playing cards a little bit, or watching something, listening to something. And then one of those elders with dementia would get up and start to take the dishes and clean them up. And can I bring you something? She had no idea what she was doing, and she was confused. She didn't know where to go. She wanted to serve us something to drink. And we constantly had to also take care of these people, because you never know what they're going to do. They're still active. They're not just laying there and sleeping. They are constantly walking somewhere, and then at some point they say, I'm going home, and they're leaving the elderly home and say, I have to take care of my parents now, and even though they're long gone. Like, this is just an example in my experience.
Then the body is just taught so much that it's necessary to do something, to clean the dishes, to bring stuff to eat and drink to other people because they are guests in your restaurant. So they go to elderly home, they are supposed to relax or chill, and then they are just some automatic program switches on, and they are like we are basically training ourselves to be robots. And every day we really have to focus. At least you can do this exercise for yourself. Go into the forest and focus on the birds singing, and tell me, how long are you able to watch, to be really conscious of that you are hearing the birds singing. I'm guaranteeing you that it's not going to be more than 30 seconds. And if yes, just write it in the comments below that you made 1 minute. But it's just so...
We're training our mind to constantly jump from one thing to another now, especially with the TikTok and so on.
Yeah, and we were taught in school, you know, react quickly, and you have to do this task in 10 minutes. You have to make these math exams in 20, 30 minutes. You have to still work under stress, under pressure. And now we realize, okay, we are basically raising people to be then depressive and
Anxious.
anxious and having a lot of like Alzheimer's diseases or these kinds of like mental connected nerve diseases because the nervous system is so overly activated all the time that it doesn't have time to rest. So have a calm cup of coffee and go to the forest or listen to the birds or just sit with some video which explains something and watch yourself how you become absolutely impatient. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing that we want to give you as well this time to maybe relax a little bit, inspire yourself, and maybe learn something which you didn't know before. About the forest, I actually read that it takes 3 hours for you to go in the forest, 2 hours to turn off, to calm your mind, and 1 hour to recharge.
I'll show you the forest now because it's really dark and nothing brown, no colors at all, you know, nobody really feels attracted to go there, but you know, it's just so important to accept that the nature is resting and tune into the frequency of resting and calming yourself down. This is exactly what you need now. This is our dogs crying. Yeah, and the smartphones and everything. It's just we are able to.
It is challenging.
Yeah.
And we need to find our way and discipline ourselves.
Yeah. It's just smarter than us, the phones, you know. It was designed to be super pleasant to have it in our hands and still hold it and so on and focus our attention there. And there is like absolutely never ending amount of information which could be fine for us.
Or entertainment.
Entertainment or anything. And in the past when I wanted to have something, you know, I had to search for something in the books. I had to open a book and really search for foreign meaning or translate. Did you want to translate English word? Yeah, I had to open my vocabulary. And in the past also people sent to somebody to a letter and it took like a week or a few days until it was delivered. It was very quick delivery back then, and then it took few days until they replied and delivered back. So there was like we are now really living in a time when we can't count time the same way as we used to. It's everything is quickening because we allow it to quicken it. And then if you turn off electricity everywhere, you hear this. You have nothing, you hear nothing, dog crying only.
Just think about this as well. The body, your body, my body, her body, which is standing here right now, the way it is built with this brain, with this nervous system, this muscles and all that, which is over thousands of years of evolution, has never had this much access to information and constant stimulation. This has never happened, that we have our dopamine levels so hijacked that we are basically kidnapped by technology often, and we have never experienced this before. And imagine that this body is now trying to process that. It's not a little bit more.
Yeah, it's absolutely unbelievable amount of more, and we don't want to scare you or anything. We want you to feel good about your life and about yourself. Less is more, always less is more. People don't need to eat that much as they do. People don't need to consume that much as they do. Don't need that many clothes as they do. you know. In the past, I remember when I was a little girl, I had one nice dress, you know, for nice occasions, and it was something super special when I had to wear it. And I also wore it, and then I redressed, and I had sweatpants on. But it's another story. It's my comfort story. But I had also little high clappy heels, and the dress on. But now there is so many dresses, and they are not even the quality, and it's just they are not that special anymore. Everybody could have it, and it's just losing this energy of being special. So make your day special, even though you think, or your brain might think, that it's not that colorful and so on, but we actually really need this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a really cool video.
Yeah, we will definitely talk more about this in the future, but for
Well-
now, I think you got some.
We'll
Information.
definitely inspire you more about this, because our video we are trying to make it slow and kind of like feeling that you chill with us and you talk to us like we are now standing outside and having a chat. And we also want to make yourself be aware of your body more and be better buddy with your body. And what is more heightening, what is more enlarging the skill of self-healing, or what is more
Accelerating.
what is more boosting the self-healing abilities of your own body than being in peace and quiet and do something slow and listen to the birds. They wake me up lately for 4 days after the very big freezes went away. They wake me up in the morning, and I feel that the birds heal us with their singing. It's just absolutely harmonizing the body and so on, you know. So do that and give it to yourself. Be calmer, buddy, with your own body, and your body will thank you by regenerating quicker, being happier, performing better, having more energy, so you can actually enjoy life. But life is not in that little device. It's not life in there. You can always turn it off. Everything can be turned off, and life is outside of that
It's
device.
also not in that little brain.
No,
or in
it's
that little mind.
all around us and
Yeah.
in us. So enjoy your own life the right way, with being buddy with your body.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.